Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of SWTOR PvP. Today what I'm going to do is something a little bit different. I'm going to basically show you my class and my spec, and when I'm using skills, explain to you why I'm using them and what they do. I'm doing this for both of us really. This is a tutorial for you and for me to get better at doing commentary while in a war zone. So, without further ado, let's get to the basics. As you can see, my stats. Again, as I said in my previous videos, for DPS spec, I usually like to go 40% crit, and about 70% surge. Surge and crit's been reworked, so the main stat you're looking for is crit for the super crits. Accuracy, I have missed when I've been below 105% accuracy in PvP. Depends on the damage that you do. This may be wrong, but from what I hear, it's white damage that can miss. Like Ravage is white damage. So I found that 105% or close to it keeps you from missing. If anyone knows any better, please let me know. Okay, and then we'll look at our Annihilation spec is what I am, Marauder, 65. So, basically when you're playing any class, you want to look through your skill tree and see what skills you need to be using to get an idea of a priority rotation. Okay. With Annihilation, your first thought is to get your dots on your target, but I don't think that's true. If you look down at Annihilate, Annihilate will actually apply a debuff onto the target. And let's see where this is at. Right here, Bloodlust. Annihilate makes its target assailable for 45 seconds. Assailable targets take 7% more elemental and internal damage. So, it would make more sense to get your Annihilate on your target first, and then get your dots rolling on them to maximize your dot damage. In addition to that, you want to get your Berserk up, because when you're in this Annihilation spec, when you're in this stance, it increases the critical chance of your bleed attacks by 100%. And then in addition to that, you heal your group for some of that damage that you cause. It's pretty cool. So, order of business is to get your rage up, leap in, usually battering assault. If you have your frenzy available, you can activate that, which gives you full rage, or full stacks, I mean, full 30 stacks. You want to leap in, if you have enough rage, deadly saber, battering assault, then let's go ahead and annihilate. Now your target's assailable. Now let's go ahead and apply force rend, rupture, and if annihilate's available again, hit it. You will see that dual saber throw will proc, and I can't remember what makes it proc, so let's take a look. Right here, pulverize. So when your bleeds are ticking on your target, there's a 20% chance to grant pulverize, which increases the damage of your dual saber throw by 100%. Technically, I try not to use dual saber throw until pulverize procs, or if I need to slow my target. But you can also use crippling slash, which will slow your target, and it debuffs the amount of healing that they receive by 20%. A lot of Marauders don't use this, but I'm telling you, you should at least get that on them and try to keep it on them every 10 seconds, if possible. It does consume rage, so you gotta watch your rage. Okay, so again, leap in, deadly saber, frenzy if you have it, battering assault, get your annihilate on them. Okay, now let's roll with the dots. Force rend, rupture. Okay, at this point you can either annihilate again if it's available, or go ahead and ravage. Okay. Your vicious slash will also proc. something will cause that to proc. So while we're at it, let's just go ahead and take a look and see what it does. Right here. So in addition to your Annihilate causing a debuff to be put on your target, it also will cause your Vicious Slash and Vicious Throw to proc. When that proc happens, it's called Swift Demise. It increases the damage of your next Vicious Slash or Vicious Throw. Unlike Carnage, you cannot Vicious Throw at any particular time, or when it procs. What you have to do is you have to wait until they're below their 30% health. So that's the only disadvantage when it comes to Vicious Throw in this spec. However, if your target is below 30% and you do get that sweet proc, the one we just talked about, where is it? Right here, Swift Demise. If your target's below 30% Swift Demise procs, and you definitely want to use your Vicious Throw over Vicious Slash, because Vicious Throw will do a heck of a lot more damage. However, Vicious Slash is pretty sweet too when it procs, so you gotta watch for that. Okay? Kind of a lot of stuff to think about, but with repetition, you'll get it. So Leap In, Frenzy, Deadly Saber. Okay, get your or Battering Assault. Get you a few rages going there. Annihilate. They got the debuff on them. And then roll with the dots. Force Rend, Rupture, Ravage. Watch for your dual saber throw to proc. If the target's not below 30% and your Vicious Slash procs, use it. Watch for your Deadly Saber to come off cooldown. Use it when it comes off cooldown. Reapply your dots. Don't forget to keep them debuffed with your Annihilate. Watch for Ravage to come off cooldown. I really don't use Force Scream. It costs a lot of rage, and my Vicious Slash, not only is it buffed by this spec, but it does just about as much damage, so costs less rage. Okay. The only other thing I can think of to tell you that I haven't talked about yet is to use your smash. Okay? When do you use it? Well, what you want to do is, after you get your dots rolling on your target, you want to go ahead and smash, hoping that there's a lot of people around you. That will spread both Force Rend and Rupture bleeds, or your dots, onto all the targets around you. Okay? Let's see, where's that at? Right here. Hemorrhaging Smash. As long as the target that you have targeted has your bleeds on it, once you smash, it'll spread that to everyone around them, which is pretty sweet. What's even sweeter is when you watch for your Berserk to proc, you want to hit that, apply your dots, and smash, and everyone's got that 100%, as you can see, 100% crit chance bleeds ticking on them. It's pretty nasty. So without further ado, let's give this a try. So we'll activate Frenzy. We'll go ahead and Leap In, Battering Assault, Deadly Saber, activate your Berserk, Force Rend, Rupture, Annihilate, Smash, Dual Saber Throw since it's procced, Ravage. Okay, Deadly Saber, Force Rend, Rupture, Annihilate, spread those dots, Dual Saber Throw proc, so hit it, Deadly Saber's ready, go, Ravage is up, let's get the dots rolling again, Force Rend, Rupture, Annihilate, Smash. So Vicious Slash is procced, as you can see, so since Vicious Throw's not procced, let's use Vicious Slash. Bang. Let's activate our Berserk, Deadly Saber, Battering Assault, get our dots rolling, Pale, Annihilate, spread those dots, Dual Saber Throw says proc, Ravage is up, so that was in this one, Ravage, Annihilate, let's get that debuff rolling, Deadly Saber, Force Rend, Impale. Okay. You can do Battering Assault now. Deadly Saber. Let's do Annihilate. Ravage is up. Let's get Deadly Saber rolling. Let's get our dots rolling. Force Rend, Impale, and hit Berserk. Everything's critting now. Annihilate, Smash, and spread the dots. Deadly Saber, or Dual Saber procced. Deadly Saber. Dots again. Impale. Annihilate. Spread that stuff. We got a procced Vicious Slash, so use it. Hit that Ravage. Deadly Saber. Spread the dots. Impale. Annihilate. Go ahead and let's make those crits with the Bloodlust, or Berserk, I mean. Okay, Battering Assault. Deadly Saber. Force Rend. Impale. Annihilate. Smash to spread the dots. Ravage. Let's use our Vicious Slash. Okay, so that's it. Pretty much the spec there. Keep in mind that is just the offensive capabilities of this Annihilation spec. So what I'm not talking about or haven't addressed is your defensive cooldowns, which I'll go over really quickly. As you can see, my utility points. And I have Predation buffed. It's such an awesome group utility that I find it hard not to choose these utilities. Mad Dash, buffing that, yeah, it's great when I get rooted. I can get out of a root, gives me another root breaker. I don't know, I could have picked something else, but yeah, I'm happy with that for right now. Okay, so basically, as you guys probably already know, Saber Ward. Okay, don't forget to pop your Saber Ward if you're being focused. It's pretty sweet. As you can read the tooltip, I won't read it to you. Alright, Cloak of Pain. Unique for Marauder. As you can see the tooltip. Much quicker cooldown than Saber Ward, a third of the time. Okay. Force Camouflage, it's beautiful. Use it to get out of trouble, use it to confuse an enemy. It can be used in so many different situations. It's great. Let's see what else. Obviously don't forget your Mad Dash. Again, mine's buffed to get out of damage. Okay. Obfuscate, don't forget to use that. It's very close range, 4 meters, so you gotta get right in there and use it. Okay. What that does is it basically reduces your target's accuracy by a ton. As you can see there, 90%. So if you have a nice one-on-one fight going and things look like they're not going quite well for you, you can pop that and just lay on the hurt on them, and you can decrease their accuracy and they can't even hit you for a while, for what, 6 seconds. Okay? Let's say you're fighting a target one-on-one, it's not going well, you use your Obfuscate. You're starting to lay the hurt on him, the 6 seconds wears off, now you're starting to put the hurt back on you. Let's say Saber Ward's down, Cloak of Pain's down, Force Camouflage is down, and your Mad Dash is down. Well, guess what? You still have Undying Rage. So as you can see, it reduces the damage by 99% for 4 seconds. So you pop that Undying Rage, that's kind of like your other get out of jail quick card. They can't do any damage to you, and you can put the hurt back on them. Don't forget that your dots, Force Rend and Rupture, these are all dots that are giving health back to you, so you're actually healing yourself when those dots are rolling on your target, and the heals are even bigger when they're under the influence of Berserk. Okay? So, Saber Ward, Cloak of Pain, Obfuscate, Undying Rage, Mad Dash, Force Camouflage. Don't forget to use those. Okay? And again, don't forget to use Crippling Slash on your target. Try to keep it up every 10 seconds. Work it into your rotation. And of course your stems. Okay, so one more time. Let's go for the offensive side of things again. Frenzy, Leap In, Battering Assault, Annihilate, Deadly Saber, Bloodlust, Berserk, Force Rend, Impale, Ravage. See all the health coming up, 445. Everything else, okay, so dual saber throws procced. Deadly Saber's procced. Let's spread those dots. Annihilate. Let's get the dots rolling. Force Rend, Impale. And then we can go ahead and do a Crippling Slash here. Let's spread those dots. Ravage is back up. Saber throws procced. Battering Assault. Deadly Saber. Annihilate. Berserk. Get your dots rolling. Impale. Use that Vicious Slash proc. Spread those dots. Annihilate. Ravage. Deadly Saber. Dual Saber proc again. Let's get our dots rolling. Annihilate. Spread the dots. Battering Assault. Deadly Saber. Crippling Slash. Berserk. Let's get our dots rolling. Impale. Annihilate. Smash. Spread the dots. Deadly Saber. Ravage. Annihilate. Force Rend. Impale. Spread the dots. Deadly Saber. Annihilate. Berserk. Ravage. Get the dots rolling. Deadly Saber. Rupture. Annihilate. Smash. Spread the dots. Dual Saber throw. Battering Assault. Okay. Good times. Carnage is a lot of fun too, so I'm going back and forth between the two. Survivability seems to be better with this spec, but you don't go into Warzone expecting not to die at least once or twice as a Marauder, but I'm finding that my survivability is actually quite good. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed that. I'll be doing these tutorials for all my classes, so when I am in war zones, you understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Okay? If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave a commentary and I'll respond to it. Thank you for watching.